Alright, so let's see how this works out for me. In case you didn't catch it before, this is Nina. I'm suddenly controlling her. Her physical stats are quite meager. They're not bad. Like, she has enough defense to take a hit. She's rather fast. Her magical stats are really where she shines. Mind you, I don't know what any of these stats do. I do not know. But she has really good AP, magic points, and a great spell list. I don't know what this spell does. Does that remove poison? If it does, then that's great. Alright, so I'm going off all by myself. That's this fragile. It's not that fragile. It's actually quite good. I'm going into this cave, which I think was guarded before? I don't know. I wish I could have shown that off. Hey, guys. You've heard what's going on. You can't make it on your own. We won't let you through unless we go along, okay? No. Why is not to go? We won't let you through unless we go along, okay? You're right not to go. So just join the party. I like this little victory troll here. Yeah. Alright, so here's Soldier 1 and 2. They don't have eyes. They might look exactly the same. Except one is grimacing more. Oh no, they're actually different. Look at that, it's pretty cool. Soldier 2 is amazing. Soldier 1 is, he's quite a lot slower than Soldier 2, does quite a bit less damage, takes more damage per hit, has less HP. So, Soldier 2 by far is my personal hero. Let's see. I'm thinking... Yeah, okay. Alright, so this looks bad that there's a guy there. It does a whole bunch of damage. But I've got three people in my party right now. Way different than what was going on before. That's privilege. But as you can see with the Earth Key, which she did not earn, with the Earth Key, nothing is an issue anymore. Nina is doing way more damage than you ever did to everything on screen. So, there's going to be no struggle. Now the soldiers, they're really not that bad. Soldier 1 is quite slow. Their biggest, and they come very well equipped. There's really nothing you can buy for them or find that'll replace what they have. The biggest weakness is that they don't level up. I think they can. I think they do have a list of levels up and everything. Yeah, look at him go. But it just requires so much experience that that's not going to happen. At least I didn't level up on my playthrough. Come on, I want to see how much experience I need. Where do you see the experience needed? Nah. So I really want to be focusing on Nina. Oh. Okay, well, in my defense, I've got nothing. It's still probably a good idea to buy one, just so that she outspeeds the guy that you've done so far. It's not expensive or anything. You can just sell this guy, it's almost like we didn't lose any money. Yeah, so Soldier 1 is just slow. Oh, it might look like Nina's not doing much damage, but she's in the back row. I love how they have these spears up here and like whack. Being in the back row lowers your damage done and your damage taken, depending on your weapon. You'll see a counterexample to that eventually, but Nina uses a melee weapon too. So that item right there, if I didn't get it, I decide, I don't need to be in this cave. I actually can't beat the game. So I needed to come back and get that. Now, I'm assuming suede is like leather. I'm just thinking suede jacket, so it must be like some kind of leather. It's weird for it to slow you down by so much. I would love to optimize my party build out for turn efficiency, making sure I kill everyone as quickly as possible, make it slow down as possible. But I should be optimizing for speed. Like, I don't really care how much damage I take, because I've got a lot of healing items. Oh, and Nina is a healer. Probably not going to utilize very many of her healing spells, but that is what she's for. Now I know where all the boss fights are now, and I know from experience, I really shouldn't worry too much, about saving MP or resources or anything like that. I am good to go. I know that chests in dungeons is an RPG staple, but have you ever wondered who put them there? Why they're just things? Like, a chest is a rather substantial piece. Gotta stop taking sips when I get into encounters. This is what I love about old RPGs. When you get into a battle, you're just in the battle. It just happens all of a sudden. What I would prefer is for battles to be more substantial, but less common. I complained before about the encounter rate of this game just being wait. Why are there dead people here? It does get bad very soon. You'll see it very soon. Steam. Wonder where I should use those guys. When I was younger, I was all about saving things. You shouldn't use anything until you need it. What that's happened is me having bags full of stuff that are just useless to me, because I never used them back when they were useful. So what I want to do in this game is just use things as I get them. Not only to keep my inventory, is it nighttime? Yeah, it's nighttime. This is Romero. We're backward sacks of shit. Karma is west and Agua is north. I'm back from my eternal sleep. I missed my wife. You should have been around more often when you were alive. No chill. Ever since I've returned from the dead, I felt weak and faint. I wonder if that's normal. Oh, being back from the dead is not normal. Remedy brought me back from life. I haven't eaten, but I feel fine. The memory brought me back to life. So you can eat these guys. I don't know if that actually does anything, but you can do it. Our hair is so weird. Why is there a hole here? Love this guy. So here you can see the first locked gates. Can't open those eventually. What a mess. These jars are out of order and there's no map. push this way, I guess. Can't move that anywhere. Luckily you can move that guy there, otherwise I don't know how you'd get this. But there's a map there. And unfortunately I have to go all the way back into town. Not really that much of an issue. But if you come here during the daytime, all these dead people are gone. And everyone in here is outside. It's spooky in Karma. Girls of the village have gone. Were they tired of the country life? The color of the ground is changing. Must be because of the potion. What? Why would that be a thing? The girls are gone and the undead are roaming around the village. It's kind of rude of you. Wizard use a potion to turn the dead into zombies. Okay, I guess that one's a bit more fair. That casts, I believe, attack on one party member. I prefer to just have a buff, but it's a choice to use that if you want. Birds disappeared after the wizard began using his potions. Zombies only move at night, they sleep during the day in dark places. That's ominous. My girlfriend's gone. Think she met someone else? How old are you? How much game do you have? Alright. So there's nothing to buy here for the soldiers. We already have that. We already have that. I think there's an upgrade. Oh, it looks like... Oh my... I can afford this now! Cool! What happened? Oh, I died less. Silk gown looks like it's better than the gown. It's not. It's more expensive, has more weight, it has less defense. You want the gown. So getting the suede gown, it's less... We even have money left. Not expecting that. Like, you do need it. The dress is just so much garbage, and the suede gown is not that expensive. Even if you just get one later, I don't think it matters. So. I'm selling other dude's stuff without his permission. It's just odd. You know, I never actually used the map. Maybe just having it does something? The animals in here? Oink. I press start. Oh! Look at that! There's a little map! That's kinda cool. Right. Ugh, not even there yet. Whatever. I don't know how much being in the back row lowers your damage. This place is terrible. You're best off just skipping right through it. You can just head west and it works. But I'm way too OCD not to get all this stuff here. So I'm gonna get all this stuff here. This is a great song, you'll never hear it. The encounter rate here is just way too high. In fact, you might just want to skip all this. I'm sure this is going to be rather long. It's gonna... Soldier 2 is a boss. He's my hero. Ooh, spider. Gotta be careful here. The spider actually strong. I think Nina's gone to a point where she outspeeds even Soldier 2. That's her first level. Luck up. I don't even know what luck does. She got 26, quite a bit better. Yeah, so she's just faster now. I haven't gone over the stats, but I don't really think I need to. I should have, this might work. So glad I had the Earth Key. I wish there was a way to set up auto battle to use an item like there are in future versions of FF4. See, there's skeletons on the ground here, and that makes sense. There's a lot of monsters here. In FF4 the DS, they add the option to not only auto battle, but to auto battle the way you want to do it. In fact, you can even auto battle using skills that you don't have access to. And what I mean by that is that you have 4 slots to put any 4 abilities you want. For instance, attack and items. And you can remove attack completely. But when you auto battle, you can still put attack as your auto battle. Oh, what's that counter? Oh, no. Counter. Yeah. In that game, counter was whatever your first action was. So if your first action was defend, then you would counter defend. I think. I don't think you can set defend, but hopefully you get my point. Auto was just something different. Anyway, the option to do that, or even Phantasy Star 4's Echo system, would be quite nice. This game's so fast when you hit auto battle, but when you have a mage in the party and items that do so much damage, you don't want that. Alright, in this formation I can't avoid damage. That's one of my favorite things in RPGs, figuring out how to attack such that you don't take damage. Being forced to take damage just sucks. I got a lot of those last time. So that's an item that I think instantly kills any enemy you come across. Liz, it might be worth actually storing them. Right. So let's see if heal works. Yeah, okay. So heal restores status. And it's quite cheap. Get it quite early, so that's good. So I don't need antidotes anymore, which means go ahead and use up my antidotes. I could have liquidated them, I guess. Now, I know from experience that there's nothing good here. I am mostly just wasting my time here. Like dungeon crawling and I want to get 150 gold and look at all these dead people. So yeah, as you can see, the Earth Key is game-changing. And there's like no indication whatsoever that this is what it does. This game is very Gaidangan. I don't know what the proper way to play this nowadays would be. You probably do want a guide for it, honestly. Going to a place and just knowing that there's a hidden item there is so much more rewarding than going through the game week. Hell, there's a hidden ending that you can only get if you find a specific secret. Or just did what later games do, where it saves where in the song you are, so you can listen to the song as you go through. I guess if it does that thing where the combat music is a variation of the song, that would be cool too. I guess you can't do that with technology that this old, there's not enough space. But you know, it makes RPGs better. Sometimes you just really need a good turn-based RPG. This game does eventually get to a point where the random encounters are substantial. I haven't seen it in my previous playthrough, in fact I'm almost caught up with it. I went through this storyline, which is a rather meaty storyline. Maybe it's only meaty because of this one, so honestly this is quite a bit. So far, I'm wondering, is this... Ooh, nice. Is this an RPG where if you don't have a healer, you would be fine? Now, overall, Nina is one of the best characters in the game. Even if you don't need her for healing, her buffs are so amazing that you want to keep her around anyway. I think her buffs are static, like... it boosts by a certain amount of points, as opposed to a percentage, which means that they get worse as the game goes on, but they're still quite good. Attack up. That's what I want to see. It's not like amazing. In fact, I should see exactly what it does. Hey, got a bridge on my phone. What's going on here? Discord. Let's see, what else can Nina do? Like, just the fact that she's fast already makes her a good character. It seems like no matter how weak a character is in other regards, just them being fast is enough to make them good. Like, because at the very least, they can use items. And items that do guaranteed damage, like this Earth Key. Having a fast character use that, that's all you really need. But if they're fast and can do something else that's good, that's even better. Oop. Sorry. Like as you can see, if Nina had any other role, if she was a damage dealer, if she was a tank, it wouldn't matter. I would still be using her the same way, just because she's fast. But again, she's an amazing healer and buffer. And her stats aren't that bad. Probably the biggest strike against her is that she's in the back row. I could move her to the front row. I guess her HP is also quite a bit of an issue. No? He has as much HP as anyone else. He has more defense than Soldier 1 and 2? Okay. Oh, she has 40 HP. I'm gonna go ahead and bump her to the front row. Let's see how much damage she does now. Ah, listen to this song. I mean, I wish you could listen to this song. The fact that it repeats every time you get into a random encounter, and there's like a random encounter every step. I'm gonna go ahead and use the grab. So I'm about done. I'm going back in there. There's an entire half of the dungeon I haven't explored yet. Are you seeing how bad this encounter rate is yet? Even as quick as this is. Okay, 17 damage. That's respectable. And I'm going to keep it in the front row and just see what happens. Like, the worst thing about Soldier 1 is that he's in the back row. Sorry, I have to look at the stats again. This doesn't seem right. Okay, so she had... here we go. 27 vigor. 18 vigor. 24... She has more vigor than everyone else. Agility... She got way more... Oh, actually, she has less agility than this guy. Of course, her stats are quite good. Because it was only specific. So really, her only bad trait is her strength and her HP, it looks like. Hold on. I wish that section was longer. That's such a cool section. Especially because it's so much different than everything else. The music in this series is great. I don't know if it's the same composer each time or what, but it's consistently good. How much damage now? 11. Okay, so her damage is still quite unsubstantial. Uh, 17 attack. She has about half the attack as everyone else. Okay, so I was under the impression that she was actually pretty hefty for a white mage type character. But her lack of attack is really noticeable. And she doesn't gain any offensive skills or spells or anything. So her damage is just overall bad. I say as she one-shots the entire encounter. Might be worth it. Why is a bandage giving more defense than a suede shield? So I'm thinking that... Oh, it's very obvious that these soldiers are temporary characters. Like, it's super cool that they created characters just for this one scenario here. Even though they're generic, like, look at all these art assets. Like 5 frames of animation there, plus their attack animation. It's not as good as anyone else's, for sure. but still quite meaty. So 16... 7, yeah. She has less than half the damage of everyone else. That's quite common for White Mage characters. Even nowadays, White Mage in Final Fantasy does about half the damage as a dedicated damage dealer. Priests do about... Or I guess any healer in Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft does the same amount of healing. Sorry. Half the damage as any other character. I've never played this game using items as... Ooh. Second side tree. Using items as newts. I would like to see how that changes the gameplay. I've also been very conservative with my resources, unloading them on bosses, but otherwise not using them. I think lots of people have that mindset. When I play online games, I think they need to use their resources on bosses, and it might actually, in most cases it's faster to use those resources on just random encounters. When I use limit breaks in Final Fantasy, it's best, I've noticed, to use them as a spellcaster when the tank pulls a lot. But I can one-shot these guys, right? Yeah. I guess it's okay for me to say now that both Ryu and Nina are archetypes that are seen throughout every Final Fantasy game. I think it's fine to reuse archetypes. If it's a game like Final Fantasy or Breath of Fire, having a character that's just like all the other characters, that's fine. Even beneficial. Especially if it's the same team or the same guy that's always doing the thing. Like showing how he grows as a person. It's easy to do by him displaying the same thing over and over. You see that in, for instance, Fire Emblem, where the protagonist is often the same character, and the classes are often the same. They're still different in every game. God, the Earth Key makes things so much better at this point in the game. I used to be of the opinion that things only mattered endgame. It doesn't matter how bad your character is now, it matters what happens to the character at the end of the game when they've reached their maximum potential. I still like that mentality, that it's okay to struggle now if it means a better you in the future. But, as I've grown, I've tried to maximize how quick things are in the moment. Maximize things like temporarily. Let's say I maximize everything just for endgame. Does that matter if endgame is only like 15 minutes? Or an hour? If I spend 2 hours maximizing an hour's worth of gameplay, that's not efficient use of time. Maximizing what's going on right now can be just as cool or cooler. And I've grown into that mindset through watching speedruns, by watching other Let's Players. Anyway, I'm so sorry to make you sit through all that, but we're done with the transition period into the actual dungeon. So, tomorrow, we're doing the actual dungeon. See you guys then.